For a period of Hawaii's history, the Hawaiian government had a position of co-ruler. On this week's Aloha Authentic, Kamakapili shares more through a Waikiki street name.
In the Ahupua'a of Waikiki, which lies in the Moku of Kona here on Oahu, stands a one-way street named after the son of a Hawaiian and a haole, both of chiefly status. We're speaking of Keoniana Street. Born in Kauai High on the island of Hawaii, John Young II, also known as Keoniana, was Hapahaole, or part white. His father, John Young I, given the Hawaiian name Olohana, was a British sailor who became one of King Kamehameha I's closest friends and advisors. His mother was a niece of the king. High Chiefess Ka'oanaeha was the daughter of Kamehameha's half-brother, Keali'imaikai. Under the reign of King Kamehameha III, Keoniana served in the role of Kuhina Nui, commonly interpreted as premier. Keoniana became the uncle of the future queen and consort to King Kamehameha IV, Emma Na'ea Rook. Keoniana's remains now lie here at Mauna'ala among many Hawaiian royalty, including others who served as Kuhina Nui. Now, that position had no counterpart to European or American governments, but is loosely compared to that of a prime minister or a premier. The position was created by Queen Ka'ahumanu, who also remains here, but interestingly, she created it for herself. Stories share, as Queen Ka'ahumanu did, that prior to his death, King Kamehameha commanded her to co-rule alongside his son. Despite no proof ever being presented that the king made such a demand, no one challenged the queen. Serving alongside the king, the role of Kuhina Nui shared the supreme executive power of the Hawaiian kingdom. For 45 years, the office of the Kuhina Nui played a role in the government until King Kamehameha V did away with it. In sequential order, those who served as Kuhina Nui include Ka'ahumanu, Kina'u, Kekauluohi, Keoniana, Victoria Kamamalu, and Matayo Kekuanaoa. Did you know? Now you do.